Count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it. Yo, look at this, yo. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Everybody come support. Count it. Raw Mark.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Mars Mercury here with Raw Art TV. Today I'm starting something different, something new, something called Welcome to My Business. The first business I had to come through to is Miles Culture. You already know. He gonna introduce himself. We're gonna talk about it, see what's up.
Absolutely. What's up, everybody? I'm Ty. I'm the owner of Miles Culture, which is in the heart of Crown Heights, Nostrand and Sterling, 717 Nostrand to be exact. And we do graphic tees, leather goods, and then curate the rest of the space with local designers and then some bigger brands, Carhartt, who we have right now? Carhartt, Rafco, Champion, Russell, Fila. Yeah. We've been open for 8 months now.
You said 8 months?
Yes, we've had the space for 8 months.
How is it?
It's been great. It's been beautiful.
All right, first thing first. Where y'all got the name Miles Culture from?
Miles Culture. So Miles is my mother's maiden name. And the Miles family, they're all really, really fly. And in addition to being fly, they it's a lot of strong women. And so they've pretty much, my entire life, have held the entire family down. And so when I was thinking about the brand, it just kept coming to me, Miles. And then we started working on like graphics and leather goods, and we were like, oh, these are things that we want folks to have for a long time. And so we were like, Miles, we travel with you for miles and miles. So Miles.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Is that like with the graphics, like the car, the house?
Yes. So a lot of the images, you'll see things are in movement, things that are constantly moving with you. And even when we're curating the space, things we always are sourcing, if it's dead stock, vintage, or other new brands, things that you can have for a long time, things that are going to be staple pieces in your wardrobe that you can rotate and kind of transition from season. So miles and miles. That's
dope. Yeah, I got some fly shit up in here. So did you always know you wanted to like start your own business? Like when did you discover that part?
Yes. So about 10 years ago, me and my boy Art, who's in Philly, shout out to Art. He also makes, he's our designer. He does all of the leather goods. Art and I started out just like doing the leather goods. And then we started using that material, like the faux leather, and we would do shapes on t-shirts. And so we would, the name came pretty easy. Culture got added a few years later, but it was all, initially it was Miles, but someone owns miles.com. And so in trying to like do brand identity, we had to go back in and figure out how we could really establish ourselves with something that someone already didn't own. And so then with the brand and it being very close to my family and being a lot of black folks, we came up with Miles Culture.
So being from Philly, like, do you plan on like opening one there? Like, what's the...
So, one of our sayings or slogans is Brooklyn based with love from Philly.
That's a fact.
Yes. It's on a lot of our tees. We absolutely would love to open up a space in Philly. We're thinking like 2020, God willing, if things continue to project the way they have been.
That's why you got to support.
Absolutely. But we're based in New York right now. We do all our screen printing in Philly. And we actually source a lot of the dead stock in like Philly or like the suburbs of Philly and Jersey. So Philly is very, we're in Philly all the time, but we're based in New York, and so it was just easier.
Right.
I don't plan on moving to Philly right now, so it's easier to open up a space here.
That's cool. So let's
More expensive, but.
Yeah.
But I kind of like, I have a community here,
a
circle of friends, so it just made things.
And then like, this is very like New York style.
I think New York and Philly.
Yeah.
For sure.
Word. Yeah, let's talk about the logo. How did you come up with that logo? Like, what inspired that?
Yes. So the logo is this, the bearded fella. It was just like, it was a drawing of me on a napkin, and I was going to throw it away, right?
I love this logo, for real.
And I was just like, oh, well, I don't need this. And then it just kind of like, it was like always around. Like I would be about to throw it away and then move it from the couch to the TV stand. I'd be about to throw it away and then put it in a book. About to throw it away and then put it in I would just constantly, it was constantly in my face.
Yeah.
And so I was like, after like talking, we're like, the bearded fellow, maybe we should play around with it. And we just initially introduced it as a graphic style. And so we had the mouse. Was mouse here? Yeah. So we had the mouse name was initially the logo. And then it performed so well, right? It became like a top seller. And so we were like, wow, people really loving this this face, like the profile. And
that's because it's fly as fuck.
Thank you. Who knew? And then we started doing different colors. We had it in like white, and we had it in black. Then we started playing around with colors, and no matter what color we came out with, it would just sell. And then people started requesting it wholesale. So other shops started asking for it, and so then it just became our new logo.
That's cool.
And I think it really helps define the brand, and folks. They see it. They recognize
yeah. They already
so,
gonna know it's you.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
So it's kind of like took a shape of its own in a lot of ways.
So Trisha, can I bring you up in here? You both are visionaries, right? So when you guys are like booking models to shoot, like what do you guys look for?
I think most important is just natural beauty, and there are always people that we know. So it's again. Like Ty said, just having a circle, a community of friends. It's always people that we've known for a while, or people that we got to know through Urban. But the main aesthetic, I think, is just like natural, just like natural beauty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we don't like a whole lot of work. Like we don't want to have to do a whole lot of makeup. We don't want to do a whole lot of editing. We don't edit. We'll do like a filter on Instagram if it's appropriate, but we're not like photoshopping stuff, and that's not easy, simple.
Our product is just like the brand, just like people. It's for the people. So we want like every day walking down the street, nothing like too glamorized or too high maintenance. Just authentic.
The model they got in here right now, y'all, is so gorgeous. She is just like, come on, okay. Shout out to Keith. Hey. With the store, like, what is like some of y'all goals?
Well, we would love to be able to have this conversation 5 years from now. So, New York, the rent for a commercial space is extremely expensive. And so we just want to be, the goal is to longevity, establish our customer base, and continue to like build with our customers, and just like evolve kind of our aesthetic. But right now the goal is to be able to pay the rent and pay the bills, and have a good time while doing it.
I feel that. 100%.
And I think like even short term for myself, I think it's just I do style on the side, so I think it's just to incorporate a lot of the Miles brand into the projects I work on, and see it more so on a larger scale. It's good to like go outside and see someone you don't know wearing it, but it's also good to, as a black entrepreneur, to go and look on a TV screen or television and see something that you've been working on a larger scale.
So like, what is some like business advice you'll give to people that like want to start their own business or business advice?
Business advice. I would say for sure keep your daytime job while you're starting out. So it's like so cliche, but it really does cost money to make money, right? Everything. You have to get the mic, you have to get a camera, you have to get a videographer. You can't just do it. You can call in some favors, but you need some funds. So I would say my number one advice, and folks ask us this all the time. They come into the space and they're like, oh, I want to get a space. This is over a decade of experience, and it's a lot of work.
I could imagine, but y'all are like doing a damn thing, and y'all inspire me so much.
Thank you, love.
For sure.
So my advice would be to get a job that pays your bills, right? And from there, figure out how you can invest in your business with those funds. And then once you figure out what that business is and that you're super passionate about it, still keep that job. And keep that job for as long as possible. Until you feel like really confident about what you have going on, I would say keep that, because no one wants to be like, being hungry is not the goal of like entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
Right? So you don't want to be just like out here talking about like I work for myself. People are also confused. We don't work for ourselves. So we work for every person that comes into this space. When someone comes into this space, what do you need from me? I'm available to you. So keep your daytime job, and then establish a network of supporters. So folks who are truly right. Sometimes you want folks around who don't necessarily deserve or care to be around. So kind of like establishing a network of support is super important, I think, for me, to talk to other folks who are not necessarily in the same field as I am, but who aspire for similar goals in the sense of that they want to be entrepreneurs or they're interested in starting something on their own. It's important to be able to talk out those successes and opportunities, because holding that all in is quite stressful and makes, I think, you depressed in a lot of ways.
I feel that. So why should they shop here? Tell the people like, what? Yeah, like why? I mean, I could tell y'all because shit is fly. It's rare finds. You feel me? But coming from y'all, like, why should people support the business, support the brand?
I think people should support the business because overall the message behind the brand and the story that comes along with the brand is unique. I also think the images are unique. It's also the only Miles Culture store in Brooklyn, so you won't see 65 other people walking around with that shirt that was produced in a factory. But yeah, I think definitely because it's one of a kind.
For sure.
Yeah, and we here. We're a good time.
It's good energy, good vibe when you come in, and music is always playing.
Yes.
We'll help guide you. So.
And we have something for everybody. We have, if you want to be super funky, you come here. If you want to be calm and more chill, you come here. You need a gift, you come here. You need some accessories, you come here. So we try to have something for everybody.
That's what's up. I'm excited for y'all.
Thank you, love.
And I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you, love.
And y'all inspire me.
Oh, baby.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much.
you.
So where can they support the brand and find Miles Culture? Well, you can come to the store for sure.
We're
But
on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Miles Culture. Both Twitter and Instagram is MILES_culture, CULTURE. We're also our online website, www.milesculture.com, and
We're 717 Nostrand between Park and Sterling Place in the heart of Crown Heights.
and what's the hours of business?
Sunday 12 to 7, and then Tuesday through Saturday 12 to 9.
And sometimes I open on Mondays. It's like the laughing joke. So when I have the free time or I'm bored, we're closed on Mondays, but sometimes you pop in on a Monday and I'm here. Call first.
Yo, y'all definitely gotta support the brand. Y'all gotta stay tuned with what they doing. This is a beautiful space, beautiful business, and I'm lit because I got these fans from here. So y'all need to come through, get some fly shit. Like, look at all this. Well, never mind. But look at all this fly shit. Thank y'all so much for being a part of Raw Art TV.
Thank you.
I'm so appreciative.
Thank you.
Here we out.
We out.
None of it. Do you see the mannequins? Yeah. Okay, let me just look at my questions. Alright. Y'all mad cheesy. Oh my god, y'all, I love this store. I be sharing it to everybody.
I love it.
Yes, it's for real. I'm like, yo, you
Sandra
gotta check out
rocking
my
her bag
stuff.
a lot. She been adding us.
Yo, she, when she left that day, she said, "This is gonna be my favorite bag." I said, "Girl, you better wear it everywhere."
She was unsure at first. She was like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna come back." And then,
Al, shout outs to Paige.
Hey, Paige. Her name Paige.
Yeah,
Hey, Paige.
she from Chicago.
Paige, I've been seeing you on the gram rocking that Miles Culture.
For faxes.
Miles
Miles
Culture.